As a fan base, I feel like we are doing substantially better than we were a year ago when it comes to the brand of Power Rangers. Even though we don't have a new show confirmed, there are a lot of talk and rumors and things popping up. We do got a toy line coming out this year, but I haven't been this excited in a long time for Power Rangers, and we don't really know what the future is yet, but let's talk about it, break it down, hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morphed, I made a fake one.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fan Club. It is your boy Dan Brosnan in the building. Happy Monday. We hope you had an incredible weekend. Now, on this show for years, when there was things going on, we would always say it is an exciting time to be a Power Ranger fan, and that wasn't something that we could say for a very long time. This past year and a half, almost 2 years, was kind of rough because we just weren't getting anything from Power Rangers, but now we've got a bunch of different news when it comes to an upcoming show. We know that we are getting a toy line this year, and things are actually shaping up to be exciting for once, or I should say once in a very long time. I can't sit here and guarantee that anything is going to be great, but any news is better than no news, and we learned that in the past year and a half when Power Rangers was pretty much on hiatus. There were no new toys coming out. There was no show. But now we have a few things popping up. First off, we have that new Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Reignition toy line from Playmates. There are a bunch of toys coming out. They are remaking the 8-inch Bandai style figures. They're also giving you flip heads. They're coming out with a blade blaster, a dragon dagger, and a morpher, and all of these should be about $20 or less. This is a line targeted for kids, but any collectors out there that want a cheap morpher, this is the time to do it. You know, I was just talking to a homie that's going to be getting married, and they're like, yo, I can finally do a morph with my groomsmen and not pay hundreds of dollars to get everybody a morpher. Now you could get 5 morphers for under $100. That's pretty cool, man. And I know some people are complaining about the button on top, but I came to the conclusion that maybe they changed the button on top because this is for kids. Like, it works perfect. You put your hands on it, morph, hit the button, you get the action sequences. Maybe it made more sense for kids to put it on top. I don't actually know. We were just talking about that and thinking through that one time because, you know, when you're morphing and putting your hands on it, the button right on top can activate the effects while you're actually morphing. I thought that was kind of cool. They got battle bikes. They got Megazords. This is a whole line. At first, I didn't know if we were going to get just a small set of figures and maybe a morpher. No, they're giving you a lot of different stuff, and we're very excited about it. I think it's going to be fun. They even have like a collector's-esque line coming out next year, which I think is exciting. You're going to get 3 years of Mighty Morphin, I'm pretty sure anyways. It sounds like they're going to give you 3 different lines. Hopefully we get some season 2 and some season 3. It'd be cool to get like a Ninja Megazord, a Thunder Zord. I'm excited to see what they do. And then in the meantime, they are working on something, but we don't have anything set in stone. But if you guys were around last week, there was some huge news about Power Rangers possibly having a new home on Disney Plus. As you guys probably heard at this point, according to The Wrap, showrunners Jonathan E. Steinberg and Dan Schatz are in talks to write, showrun, and produce a live-action Power Rangers series for Disney Plus and 20th Century TV. This could be really cool. I enjoyed the Goosebumps show that made its way over to Disney Plus, and I compare it a little bit to Goosebumps. Even though it's different, it was a hit 90s show, and it's going to be made by a studio that doesn't have 100% to do with Disney. Like, Disney doesn't own the rights to the show, just like Goosebumps, but Goosebumps was successful. Also, I have watched Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and that was a good show. I thoroughly enjoyed that one with my wife. I liked the characters. This was one of those shows that I could sit down and watch this with my 15-year-old son. I could watch this by myself, or maybe my 5-year-old might enjoy this too. It's obviously for like, I want to say 12, 13-year-olds and up. But that's more on what we would enjoy as adults. I wouldn't hate it if that was the lane that they were trying to work on. And then we talked about this many times. If it's going to come to Disney Plus and you got this show, it would make 100% sense to give us a PJ Masks type Power Rangers preschool show. You could even have some epic team up. You could pull from so many different types of seasons of Power Rangers and characters. Like, it would just be awesome. I think there is a lot to be looking forward to. We just don't know what exactly it is yet, but the future is exciting. Like, yes, as of right now, we hear that these two guys are on the hook, so that means that they are trying to, reel them in, but also it sounds like they want to work on something, and this is very exciting. This doesn't sound like it's going to be like a Sentai adaptation or what they've been doing in the past, like even a Cosmic Fury type thing. This sounds like it's going to be more edgier, a little bit more darker, but also geared towards teenagers like Percy Jackson and the Olympians. They took a franchise of books and brought that to life and did a pretty good job. I think there was like a Percy Jackson movie like 10, 15 years ago that didn't really hit, but they made this show work. I would love to see them do that with Power Rangers. Now, we know that Power Rangers is one of those IPs that has been shopped around. It has had several homes, and we're just waiting for somebody to knock it out of the park, man. We've had a good roster. We're just waiting for the right coach and team to come along and get this team right. Now, what are your thoughts? Let us know. I do think that the future of the brand has got me more excited before, even though it is a little bit of a mystery. Like, the stuff we're reporting on with Jonathan Steinberg and Dan Schatz, they're in talks. So things could change. It's sounding like it is real because so many damn sources talked about it. I don't think we're going to be duped. Like, I bet this thing is a real thing happening, but now they have to pull the trigger and actually get the deal done, get paid, sign the contract, and start working, right? Because when they start working and casting, oh man, in the next 6 months, you could hear a bunch of different news. Who would be perfect Rangers? Like, who would you cast? And would this be like a Mighty Morphin type thing? Would it be like a new team of Rangers, but have Mighty Morphin tie-ins? Kind of like what they did with Once and Always with Min. Could there be like a new team, but older Rangers are around as teachers or parents or something like that? Oh, man. All of these fan theories got me excited. I don't know what the future looks like 100%, but I'm geeked out. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Shout out all the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make stuff like this. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members Salima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, Thomas Franco, and Roderick Ham. Thank you guys so much for your support. And if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan-exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now, and you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger power-up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom, and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K power-up. That is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated, and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.